My name's Gabby Perez.
My name's Azar Filipovic.
Tristan Edelman.
Bo Jacobson.
And we researched J.J. Thomson and his cathode ray.
Today we're going to be talking to J.J. Thomson, an awesome British scientist.
Why should I care about you, J.J. Thomson?
Well, actually, my name is Joseph John Thomson.
A famous scientist? Tell me more.
Well, to be just a little relatable, I was born in 1856, so I'm over 150 years old. Anyways, my dad died when I was 16, and then I ended up at the Cavendish Laboratory at Cambridge.
Alright, well that's great. No one really cares about your personal life, but what did you actually do?
Well, Missy, I discovered these things called cathode rays, did some experiments, and found out there are these things called electrons. Yeah, you might have heard of them, so I don't know. You tell me, what did I do?
Okay, well that's great.
Yeah, ow. I got this headache, and it really hurts. And I got this thing where like I die, and then I like possess people's bodies. It's no big deal. It's alright. It's okay. It's just
Brain blast!
Wow. Yeah. So you're J.J. Thomson now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, so, okay, you're J.J. Thomson now. Can you tell me about your first experiment?
Well, first I built a cathode ray tube with a metal cylinder on the end. This cylinder had two slits in it, leading to electrometers, which could measure small electric charges. I found by applying a magnetic field across the tube, there was no activity recorded by the electrometers, and so the charge had been bent away by the magnet. This proved that the negative charge and the ray were inseparable and intertwined.
I want to be J.J. Thomson!
It's not something I can control. Oh my god, it's happening again!
Brain blast!
Whoa! Whoa, now that I'm not J.J. Thomson anymore, what was your second experiment?
I constructed a slightly different cathode ray with a near perfect vacuum. Halfway down the tube were two electronic plates, producing a positive node and a negative cathode, which I hoped would deflect the rays. As I expected, the rays were deflected by the electric charge, providing beyond doubt that the rays were made up of charged particles carrying a negative charge.
Bro, I want to be J.J. Thomson.
I can't control.
Brain blast!
So, what was my third experiment?
Well, my third experiment was when I found out that the charge-to-mass ratio is so large that the particles either carried a huge charge or were 1,000 times smaller than a hydrogen ion. I decided upon the latter and came up with the idea that the cathode rays were made of particles that emanated from within the atoms themselves.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I want to be J.J. again!
My head! So what did you do for the science world, J.J. Thomson?
Well, I created the entire structure of the atom, and I explained that there might be these little things called electrons in this atom and swimming around like in this ether thing. And then I also influenced so many people after me, many great physicists, and I was really different from everyone else before me because I came up with that structure and those electrons.
This is a little story I've got to tell about one cool scientist you don't know too well.
It started way back in history with atoms, cathode rays, and electricity.
J.J. Thomson was one cool Brit. He did 3 experiments and they were pretty legit.
Electrometer and metal cylinder on one end. This must be the cathode ray experiment, my friend.
Applying a magnetic field across the tube was what went down. This proved that the negative charge and the ray were inseparable.
And intertwined, Thomson ain't no clown. The next cathode ray had a fluorescent coating.
JJ knew what he was doing. There wasn't any exploding. A positive anode and negative cathode deflected the rays.
like a boss, Thomson was the last craze, proving that the rays were made up of a charge, particles carrying a negative charge.
This guy was no dummy. His brain was very large. The third experiment was pretty intense.
Did the particles carry a huge charge or were they really tiny? He was sitting on the fence.
Particles that emanated from within the atoms themselves. The idea was all Thomson's. He didn't get it from the books off the shelves.
So now you know about Thomson's 3 experiments. He was pretty BA. Even won the Nobel Prize in Physics. I wish I could have been like him every day.